Hey, Cowboy Mike with the Cowboy Log. Cowboy Mike Poker YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Let's talk about Foxwoods. Foxwoods just had a decent event. Got a 590, 4 day ones. Day 2 was on Saturday. I was fortunate enough to be second in chips coming back on day 2. I did get lucky twice to get the big chip stack. Not with bad hands though. I mean, I had decent hands, so I ended up turning a full house with 2 queens on the board. The guy had queen 8. He shoved all in. I called, and a pocket 7s against pocket 4s. We both hit our set, and I got all his chips. And then the other one was against Calvin. My deuces against ace king. He raised, I re-raised. He shoved, I called. I had him covered, and knowing his range in the cutoff at that particular time, or on the button, whatever he was, and he had just raised with 3-4 offsuit or something like that previous to that in the same spot. So I took a shot and I got his chips. Anyway, Bobby got mine. Bobby Rizzuti from Bally's. You know what? You probably know him as another name. I'm not going to say it though, because it's I don't know if he likes that name or not. So I'm not going to say that. But I understand he chopped it, 45,000 apiece. But we came back second in chips. We ended up finishing 34th for $1,930 for $600 buy-in. So it was a win. And then Daryl Blodgett finished 10th. I'm sorry, 7th place for $10,047. The great one, or the not so great one, finished in the top 27, I believe, for $2,800, or the top 25, or whatever it was, 22. I knew he's gonna get after me at this. Get it right. It was 20th, whatever it was. He got $2,800, so that was good for him. So a couple of things, Foxwoods, that you probably could have done better, and people are talking about this here. You could have put a guarantee on the tournament. I don't know what you're afraid of, but you could have even made a 100K guarantee. People that are traveling long distances want to see a guarantee. If they don't see the guarantee, they don't come. So if you had a 200K guarantee on it, you're definitely going to make the guarantee, but you're going to bring all those players in from other areas that normally wouldn't come if there's no guarantee. First thing we look at tournaments is there a guarantee? I won't travel to New York or to New Jersey if there's not a guarantee in a tournament, or if it's just a small guarantee. Why do I want to drive 5 hours for a 50K guarantee, right? It's got to be at least 250,000, and most of your great tournament players will tell you the same thing. By the way, congratulations to Dave Stefanski. He finished, I think, 12th in that tournament as well, and he was chip leader going into day 2. He had something, one of those situations. It's poker. So even though you're chip leader or second in chips, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to final table. You still have to play your cards and your game. And I think I played a superb game the whole way. Even though I got lucky a couple of times, I think I played my A game. And that's all you can do in poker is play your A game. You can't always play your A game. But when you're on your A game, and when you have that adrenaline rush because you're coming back second in chips, it does help you to play better and concentrate. And I had Dave Stefanski at my table, and I was aware of that and his play. And I think he respected my play. I respected his play. A couple of times he did, raise my blind. And one time I did 3-bet him and he folded. So it is what he is. I mean, he's a great player. I'm never taking that away from him. He's a great player, but I'm not afraid to play against great players. I want to play against great players. I'd rather play against great players than bad players, than lucky players, because great players don't usually get lucky. They usually have it. But they could get unlucky. But here's the thing. Foxwoods, the dinner break, I'm hearing also, was maybe too long for that tournament. And the blind levels were good. Don't get me wrong, 30-minute levels to level 9 to level 8, and then 40-minute levels. That was great. 45 on day 2. That was fantastic. Now we need to increase those to get 40-minute level tournaments and then 60-minute on day 2, and that would be the icing on the cake around here. Anyway, Borgata is coming up beginning of September for the $4 million guarantee. Labor Day weekend it kicks off. They have a almighty going on right now. I think it's a $500K guarantee on it, but it's 5 day ones, and it's at Borgata right now. They have another almighty in that series too. I think it's $1 million guarantee. But check Borgata Poker in Google, and you'll go to the poker website and get all that information as well. And I also heard that Encore is having a big event, but they're capping it at $120 per flight. It's a $1,000 event. I'm not sure when it is, and I'm not sure if they're going to have any satellites for it. So that's something else you may want to check on as well. Okay. Anyway, Cowboy Mike with the Cowboy Mike Poker, Cowboy Log, the C Log, and hey, life is good, poker's good. I'm happy, probably happier than I've ever been right now. I just got rid of a loose end, and we're moving on.